Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents.
It's so dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things when others have nothing at all.
Well, we've got father and mother and each other.
But we don't have father, and we won't have him for a while.
The reason Mother said we wouldn't have presents this year is because we shouldn't spend money on pleasure when our men are suffering in the army. We ought to make little sacrifices, but gladly, but I'm afraid I don't.
Well, we've each got $1. There's not much the army can do with that. And I like to buy the book Unday and Citram.
I plan to spend mine on some new music.
I shall get a nice box of drawing pencils.
I wish we had that money. How happy we'd be.
The other day you said we were a great deal happier than the king's children who are always fighting.
So I did, Beth. I guess we were better off with each other than money. Mommy surely needs new slippers.
I thought I could buy her some with my $1.
No, I shall.
But I'm the oldest.
I'm the man of the family where Papa's away, so I should buy the slippers.
Well, what if each of us gets her something?
That's just like you, dear. That's exactly what we'll do.
Meanwhile, let's work on the play for Christmas night. Amy, let's work on the fainting scene. You're stiff as a board.
I can't help it. I've never seen anyone faint, and I don't want to get bruised.
Do it like this. Oh, Rodrigo.
This is the best play yet.
You surely are a regular Shakespeare.
Not quite, but I do like the killing part. Is that a dagger I see before me?
No, it's a toasting fork with Mother's shoe on it instead of the bread.
Glad to find you girls so merry. I've got a treat for you girls, and I just dropped it.
A letter.
Yes, a nice long letter. Tell the girls I'm doing fine and I love them all very much. Tell them I think of them in the day and pray for them at night. A year seems much too long not to see them. I hope they will remember all I say to them, that they will be loving children. And when I come back, I shall become prouder than ever of my little women.
Oh, I'm a selfish girl, but I'll truly try to be better.
We all will.
I will try my best to be what he always calls me, his little woman.
Joe, where are you?
I'm here.
We got an invitation from Miss Gardner's to a New Year's Eve party. Miss Gardner would like to invite Miss Margaret and Miss Josephine to a New Year's Eve party. Marmee says we can go. What should we wear?
We will have to wear poplins. We haven't anything else to wear.
I wish I could wear silk.
Well, our pops look like silk. But oh, I forgot the burn on mine. What should I do?
Just sit still and don't show your back. The front still looks nice. Marmee will lend me her pearl pin and I'll wear my high-heeled slippers. And my gloves should do fine for now.
My gloves are lemonade stains. I'll have to go without. Or we could each wear one nice one and hold the other. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were here.
It's okay. Stay if you want.
I've seen you before. You live near us, don't you?
Next door. How's your cat, Miss March?
Nicely, thank you, Mr. Lawrence. But I'm not Miss March, only Joe.
I'm not Mr. Lawrence. Only Laurie.
Laurie Lawrence, that's an odd name.
My name is Theodore, but I go by Laurie because my friends would call me Dora. Do you like to dance, Miss Joe?
I like it well enough, but I leave the dancing to Meg. Don't you?
Sometimes. But I'm new here, and I don't know how you do things.
So you're about 15, right?
16 next month. Say, that's a splendid polka. Would you like to dance?
Well, Meg said I shouldn't because...
Because what?
You wouldn't tell?
Never.
Well, I have this burn on the back of my dress, and though it is nicely mended, it shows. So Meg said I should sit still.
Well, there's plenty of room in here, and nobody can see us. Please dance.
Sprained my ankle badly from those high-heeled shoes.
Oh, I knew you would hurt yourself in those silly shoes. I'm sorry, but I don't see what else I can do other than get you a carriage. I shall go get one.
No, don't. It's too late for you to go out by yourself. Plus, carriages are too expensive. Just wait till Hannah gets here.
Ladies, I'm leaving, and I wondered if I could give you a ride home.
Why are you leaving so early?
I always leave early. Honest, please, just let me take you home.
What's the point trying to look pretty anymore if I can't pretty just as like those other girls? Might as well be a spinster my whole life.
Well, we can't have it, so we might as well grin bear it as Marmee does. She's the only one not complaining about something or another.
Oh, I'll never finish these dreadful problems before school. Could someone please tell me what 9 times 12 is? I can't figure it out.
Make Beth help you. She's not doing anything.
Oh, but I have an awful headache and I think I may be sick.
There never was such a cross family.
You're the crossest one in it.
Oh, Beth, you can't learn how to put your dolls away. I'll burn them all when you're not looking. Would you girls be quiet for 1 minute? I have to get this off by the early mail, and you're driving me crazy with your worry.
Well, I have to go to Aunt March's now, but have a pleasant day, all of you. And I hope your headache feels better, Beth.
I must go as well. I hope your day will surely be more pleasant than mine surely will be.
You know, Meg, we really are lucky to have such a patient mother, ungrateful wretches we are.
Oh my, don't use such horrid expressions, Joe.
I like good, strong words that mean something.
How ridiculous you are, Joe.
Well, at least you laughed.
So, my girls, how was your day?
Aunt March fell asleep while I was reading to her, so I read a more interesting book while she was sleeping. When she woke up, she claimed she had been awake the whole time. Of course, I knew she wasn't, but there's no use getting the old crab cakes mad.
Now, Joe, I know she isn't exactly a cheerful soul, but she is your aunt.
Susie Perkins drew a dreadful picture of the teacher who made her show the whole class. Even though I'm impossibly jealous of her carnelian ring, I did feel kind of bad for her. 1,000,000 carnelian rings would make me happy after that. It was a mortifying experience.
I heard an interesting story today.
Do tell us, Mommy. We love your stories.
Once upon a time, there were 4 girls that were very blessed. They had a nice home, a family to love each other, and although not the prettiest dresses, they had a few nice things to keep them contented. Yet somehow they were not happy. They asked a wise old woman to tell them the secrets to true happiness. The old woman told them to think over all their blessings and be grateful for all of them. The girls decided they had no other option than to listen to her wise words, and they all found themselves better off. The girls eventually realized that the secret to happiness wasn't in pretty dresses or carnelian rings, but in thankfulness and love.
Oh, Marmee, you're right as always.
I shall never wish for a carnelian ring again.
I like that kind of story, Marmee. It's something Father would have said.
We will try harder to be better, Mommy. We truly will.
Now that's more like my little women. Off to bed, all of you, and have sweet dreams.
Night, Marmee.
Good night. Oh, I wish I had some money of what Lori spends on that horse.
Why?
Why, I owe at least a dozen pickled limes, and I can't pay until I have the money. And Marmee says I mustn't have anything charged.
What? Are limes the fashion now?
Girls are always buying limes, and unless you want to be thought rude, you must do it too. If one girl likes another, they give them a pickled lime, and I have ever so many, but I haven't returned any of them.
How much should it cost to get you some pickled limes?
A quarter should buy some, and a few cents for something for you. Don't you like limes?
Not much, but you may have my share. Here's a quarter.
Oh, thank you. It must be nice to have pocket money.
Ladies, your attention, please. Miss March, please come to the desk and bring those pickled limes with you. Is that all?
Not quite.
Bring them here immediately and throw them out the window. Your hand, Miss March.
Yes, you may have a vacation from school, but I want you to study every day with Beth.
That's good. I wish all the girls would leave that school. It's perfectly maddening to think of all those lovely limes.
I'm not sorry you lost the limes, for you broke the rules and deserve some punishment.
So you mean you're happy that I got disgraced?
Well, I shouldn't have put it that way, but you are getting a little conceited. The charm of all power is modesty.
Sure is. I knew a girl once who had a remarkable talent for music. I didn't know it yet. Never would have guessed what sweet music she would compose one day.
I wish I knew that nice girl. Maybe she would have helped you.
You do know her, and she helped you better than anyone else.
Is Lori an accomplished boy?
Yes, he has excellent education and great talent. He'll make a fine man.
And he isn't conceited, is he?
Not in the least. That's why he's so charming.
What are you doing?
Little girls shouldn't ask questions, Amy.
Do tell me. Beth's playing her piano and I'm so bored.
I'm sorry, dear, but you weren't invited.
You're going somewhere with Lori, aren't you?
Yes, now run along, dear.
I know. You're going to the theater to see Seven Castles. I'll go with you.
Not this time, love. You're still getting over your cold. You can go next week when Marmy and Beth go.
But I want to go with you and Lori. It would make me feel ever so grown up.
Maybe we could take her. I mean, there's no reason not to.
She wasn't invited. That's reason enough. And plus, I don't want to have to watch after her and worry about some bothersome child.
You'll be sorry for this, Joe March. See if you aren't!
Meg, have you seen my diary?
No, last time I saw it, it was on the table.
I already checked there. Where did you hide it, you dreadful little imp?
I didn't hide it anywhere.
That's a lie!
No, it isn't. You'll never see your book again.
So you did hide it.
No, I didn't. I burnt it up.
Please tell me you're joking. Have you really burnt it?
Every little last page. I told you you'd be sorry, Joe, and I kept my promise.
You wicked, wicked girl! I shall never forgive you as long as you live! Mommy, come quickly!
I'm sorry, my dear. I know how much that book meant to you.
I'm very, very sorry, Joe, and I beg for your forgiveness.
I shall never forgive you.
Now, Joe, you must never let the sun go down on your anger. I can't make you forgive her, but please consider my words.
Joe, where are you going?
Summer of glory.
Do you suppose I could come along?
In your dreams, maybe.
Joe, please, I said I was sorry.
What's wrong, dear?
This is the second time she's left me behind.
Don't blame it on her. You did do an awful thing. Now wait till Lori cheers her up, and then hug her or something kind, and you guys will be friends in no time.
I'll try.
Hello, Amy. Come join us.
Just ignore the little pest.
Please wait, Joe. I'm almost ready.
Lori, save her!
Grab that branch, Joe. Help me pull her up.
Howdy!
It's okay, dear. We'll save you. We have to get her home. Are you sure she'll be all right?
I checked for bruises, but she's perfectly fine, except maybe a little tired.
Oh, Mommy, she might have died and it would have been all my fault. It's my dreadful temper. I try and it comes out worse than ever. What should I do?
Watch and pray, dear. Never get tired of trying, and remember, it's never impossible to conquer your faults.
But you don't know how bad it is. I fear someday I'll do something truly awful and ruin my life. Please help me, Mommy. I can't do it alone.
Don't cry so bitterly, dear. You think your temper's the worst, but mine was just like it way back when.
You? But you're never mad.
I get mad every day, but I've just learned not to show it.
It's when you press your lips tightly together as if you're trying not to say something that you're thinking, isn't it?
Yes, love, it is. The temptations and troubles of your life are just starting, but if you bring them to God, He'll help you outlive and overcome them all.
Oh, how could I have been so wicked?
It's all right, Joe. I'm okay.
I just love you, Amy. I'd burn 1,000 diaries for you.